Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom... I'm sorry. Hi. Little world over here. Hi. My name's Shannon. Come around here often? Bet you do. Bet you probably come roughly once or twice a week. Phrasing. Apparently Michiru does when Sachi's around. What? Like, again, I can't... I'm trying to remember back to a time in a far-off land of Yuuji's bedroom and Amane's situation. I'm trying to remember. Did she ever... How far did it go? Did she hit the great flood? I'm trying to think, because if she didn't, I gotta be honest, playing through this whole game, if you were like, yo, who's the first one on screen, even if it is hidden, to just come violently, who would it be? And you're like, dude, not Michiru. That's all I would know, is it would not be her. And yet here we are. Yet here we are also, again, just insert the Brian Deckard crab thing, because there's a joke there. Front Wing, you know what you're doing. Also, you're horrible, and you should be ashamed of yourself, but also you're great because you made this series, but also go fuck yourself, but also you're amazing. Again, I love you. Please don't hate me. And again, if you need an ambassador to the English language, I'm here, man. I can speak Japanese as well, so I'm like, I'm built for this job. Nani, there, see, I did it. Look, awesome, great. So I expect a nice email in the regular mail. I don't know how you just write it on a computer and then put that computer in the mail, and I'll get it and I'll be like, yo, Front Wing and Double Hit, like two peas in a pod, like Shannon and Michiru together forever. What? The fuck am I talking about? Sorry, my brain's broken. Again, I'm still fucking recovering from Steins Gate, and now I have to deal with this shit too. That's two opposite ends of the spectrums of horrible, but also great. I hate that show, but it's also arguably one of the best, period. And then amazing, but also horrible because I wasn't involved. So like life's a real give and take sort of thing. Anyway, what happened last episode? Well, you were fucking there. Just Sachi, you should be ashamed of yourself. I love you. And again, if there was any two that I was like, I fucking double down on this shit, it would be those two. But I'm just saying. And we're gonna move on. Things to talk about before we get started. The last episode might have come out earlier in the week, so therefore the Konosuba stuff I said would be inaccurate. It really depends. It depends on if I record 2 episodes tonight. I don't know. I have a full free night to do whatever I want. That only means I'm gonna get like 3 videos done, but it's what those 3 videos may be. That's the issue. So again, meanwhile, in the Legion of Doom, no, that was more of a fucking meat. What the fuck? Meanwhile, in the Legion of... Hi. Oh, I didn't think about you two being your own little squad. That's adorable. Also, is this the first time seeing little Chibi Chizuru? Because that's so great. Also... Sorry, this is not funny. What's your opinion on chorizo, ma'am? You know, comedy's on the delivery, and there was none. There was that. The delivery of that line is roughly equivalent to sending someone an email in the mail. I'm sorry. It's a joke about dick. Anyway, hi, ma'am. No. Oh my god. She's dangerous, because she is kind of great. She's fucking useless, but she's great. I won't lie. Little sad she doesn't have a thing for her. Gotta be honest. Like, you were like, there's a JB route. I'd be like, go fuck yourself. And... but if there was a secret, you know, Madam Principal route, it's not. She's like, I'm convinced you're like 2 years older. But like, if there was a her, I'd be like, okay, I'd have to consider it. I'll throw that bitch on the Barbie. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means at all, but moving on. It's the little twirly dudes at the end. That's what does it for me. You know what that means, bitch. You gotta throw her in there. Just grab her by the head and chuck her. Or throw her book in the water and she chase it like a rabid dog. It appears you at least know you know who you are. Deep down you're like, I know I'm just gonna cheese my way through this shit. But I'll do it. Cause that's me. I'm gonna do me, dog. Don't ever say that again. You look at your skin color. Not that that is exclusive to anything. I'm just saying. I don't know what the fuck I was saying. Definitely some racist stuff. Point is, the thing that I was trying to say here. It's not trying to say this. Actually, I was trying to find a way to say this, but I spent past bedtime doing some dishes, listening to the Nagi no Asakara soundtrack. That's some A Lull in the Sea for those of you who don't speak like I do. The current ambassador from Front Wing to the people. So I'm in a very sea mood at the moment. I really like it. Also, I need to watch that fucking show again. Can we talk about how much of a fucking crime it is that there's no reactions to that fucking show on YouTube? There's like 2. And they're just random, out of fucking context, nowhere bullshit ones. No offense to those people, I'm just saying. You didn't do the show. And can we talk about how much of a crime that is? Again, I don't know how much crossover there is really overall between the reaction series stuff on my channel and the Grisaia stuff. But if there is, then you realize how much bullshit this is. Especially if you know that show, because that show's fantastic. It needs more love, and I can't be the one to give it to it. Damn it. I hate it all. Well, I mean, you can't talk too much because you're over there too, but... You're right, though. Flipped it on you, like I was just saying. I mean, you can. Perfectly fine. I'm sure, again, you could easily do that. I see. I mean, she's hitting you with the real crooked... The fuck? So I don't know. Interesting. Well, I mean, you're not wrong. It's literally just a giant tub of piss. It is. As much as beautiful as it is, it's horrible. It's awful. But also, it's lovely. But fuck the ocean. But it's great. I really... Again, I live in the fucking mountains in the middle of goddamn nowhere. And well, I really did enjoy the times that I did go out to... I'm sorry. Do you have the mouse, ma'am? You sassy ass. Fuck you then. Fine. Let's move on. I went on a cruise. It was great. Went to Seattle. It was lovely. There's my story. admittedly some shit stories too, so who gives a shit? I've pretty much told them already in the past, so it doesn't matter. Oh. Well. I mean, that's actually interesting to hear you put it that way. You've isolated yourself into a little corner by trying to counter yourself, is what I'm hearing. It's a little funny, but also it's kind of sad, and also kind of really real for some reason. Like, again, you just put those barriers on yourself sometimes. Even you put your barriers on yourself to counteract the barriers that was put upon you, and you're like, how the fuck did I end up in this fucking Rube Goldberg machine of bullshit? Oh. Can you not be so fucking adorable at random Again, I'm about 99% ready to just dropkick Makina into fourth place. into the fourth route. And then we'll do you second. Phrasing. Oh my god, she's a fucking wizard. I knew it. Or she's the goddamn Dragonborn. Can someone please just Photoshop her with the iron helmet or whatever on her head? Please tell me it was Yuuji's master so that I can do that voice again, because it's the stuff things that dreams are made out. Oh my goodness, I'm so high I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Also, high, I don't remember. Did she do drugs? Probably not. I remember she probably drank and smoked a lot. Take that how you will. Not like there's particularly weird ways to take it, but you know what I'm saying. The monarch. I'm sorry, what the fuck? This is just a sweet moment. After the fucking goofy ass situation with Yuuj and Amane and Makina, and just the what the fuck of it all of my girl and my other girl, this is just kind of sweet. It's kind of a little delightful bit. Ooh. Hit him with the sunset. When's dinner? I don't know, but I know it's what's dinner. Just hack off them little arms, get some little chicken wings. Just gobble you up. Just fucking scrumptious. What? Baby girl, how you do? You fucking abomination. Fucking weird ass bunch. Oh, so everyone is gonna be dead by the time she returns, I see. We can make a barbecue work. Believe in us. Also, you always had a little thing there. That's nice. That's lovely. I'm really grown to like you. You need to be around more, damn it. It's kind of a crime that you aren't. I mean, you ain't no fucking Michiru. Not by 20 billion goddamn miles. I'm just saying. You're great. I mean, she ain't even fucking that by that. She's also great, though. Ain't that right? A little bubble gum. You're alive again. Fucking ain't right, you did. I hope you kicked the shit out of the kid, too. Hey. Valid question. I mean, I'm sure he can physically cook it. If it tastes good, that's another fucking thing. But I'm sure he can physically cook it. Don't say handy. Hi. Just lit up my entire life seeing her up and happy again. That's so good. Oh. 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 Oh, Sakaki. I'm fine. Nothing to worry about here. I'm used to cooking rice outdoors. I'll make this shit work, baby girl. All you ever need is one pot. It's round, unlike the elliptical military model, so it can cook a full meal for 5. Even split between the 7 of us, it'll be around 235 grams each. A typical bowl of rice is maybe 150, so there should be more than enough. I'm a fucking nerd. Yuuj is a goddamn enigma. Like, again, it's easy to make plenty of fucking guesses as to his whole fucking situation in the past. I'm sure it's fucking awful. Like, but he's just such a fucking weirdo. It's great, but he's what he is. What is it? Still need me for something? Oh no, you good? You good? I would like if we could bring everyone else over here too, but you good? But you good? Just adorable and blushy. It's ridiculous. You're not in my way, but this isn't exactly interesting to watch, you know. Dude, have you watched the Food Network? I know it's not its heyday anymore, but I remember the fucking early 2000s. That was all that was on ever. Admittedly, our house is full of fat people, but it's not. Okay, well, that's rude. And by that I mean I fill up the whole. There was a time when I wasn't fat, and it was usually when we used to. I'm gonna say some good eats make your life a better thing, is all I'm saying. You're a strange one, Miss Akaki. Besides having normal conversation usually, but you know, I mean, he's doing a pretty good job at the moment. Well, pretty much anyone can handle cooking rice in a simple aluminum mess kit. I mean, he didn't drown, so that's a good start. Well, as much as the next guy, I guess. Like, I can swim. Okay, maybe I need to stop comparing myself to you. I could be the hero of the story, too. It's probably because... No! It's probably because I spent so much time in harsh circumstances, where the ability to cook rice and swim competently are simple prerequisites for survival. But neither of these strikes me as anything worth particularly boasting about. Now to think about it, it's been a while since the last time I swam in the sea for fun. I don't think he did much in the way of fun, period, is kind of what I'm getting out of it. Yeah. No, it's more that I've spent time in the sea for work, but it's been longer since I took a swim for pleasure. Let's see, I guess the last time was a summer camp back when I was in middle school? Yeah. But either way, it's probably a little different from the sort of camp you're imagining, Saki. That's a little hard to explain, but... Alright, so at the end of my 6-month midterm at school, there was an exam to determine whether to be promoted from reserve student candidate to reserve student. One day, our instructor gets the group together and says, "On 1 week, you'll be taking a cruise to a southern island for a week of relaxing fun in the sun." Cruise might sound nice, but we were getting crammed into a ship carrying a bunch of reserve candidates from another branch. The boat was taking them out for naval training and dropping us off pretty much as an afterthought. So anyway, on our way to our destination, we stopped by a port to resupply on fuel. It happened to be a Navy base, so I kept a bunch of students of us weren't allowed off the ship. Kept us waiting for hours at the mouth of the harbor. We arrived there at the port in the morning. We were still sitting there late in the afternoon. It was just about this time of day, actually. So the sun starts going down, and we're still... This man is going on, man. We're still standing in the mouth of the harbor with our anchor dropped. No idea how long we plan to keep us waiting. Might be there all night, you know. So we started preparing dinner. But of course, we're talking about making food for 100 people all at once. When the ship's sailing, the ventilation's fine, but when you're getting there anchored, that's not the case. The warm air from the cooking made the interior of the ship unbearably hot in no time at all. Our entire cruise group, along with the naval guys who weren't on duty, came out to deck in a desperate attempt to get a little cool, but this is the southern island, right near the equator, so that's hardly a fucking improvement. That's right, shit's still pretty warm. At that point, our squad leader pressed the instructors for permission to swim and managed to get the okay, so everyone jumped in the sea from the deck and played around for a while. I mean, yeah, I guess so. Didn't really have time to play around at that, camp. They dropped us off on some uninhabited anonymous island surrounded by rocks. There wasn't a decent bit of level ground for the entire barren island, let alone a sandy beach. The Lotus, oh my god, I've discovered it. He was working for InGen to create the dinosaurs. The Lotus on a launch with, no, they had beaches. Yeah, because the little kid gets eaten in the second. Let's move on. The Lotus on a launch with a personal equipment and some chickens. Look at all of those chickens. Then dropped us off there for our fun in the sun. Sounds pretty sarcastic, to be honest. Live ones as rations. The place didn't have much in the way of water, let alone food, so they released 20 birds. Told us to do what we wanted with them. Capture them, make them lay eggs, snap their necks and eat them raw, whatever. Yeah. Again, his life is definitely one of nightmares, and I cannot wait. I really don't want to wait. But I don't want to wait to see it. I mean, I don't want to see it because it's going to be awful, I'm sure. You think? People did get up and fail the test, but it was pretty rare for anyone to die, so our instructors always said that it was practically a vacation. Because, like, again, I can make guesstimates, I can make estimates, I can make guesses, I can make theories about, obviously, what his situation was. But I'm trying to figure out, more than anything, I want to know how he ended up in that. Like, was that by choice? Or... It's like, that's a hell of a choice, considering everything we tend to get from Yuuj, whether it be, like, concrete shit like this, or him going off in a fucking weird tirade or some shit about some fucked noise or something like that, and then, yeah. So, like, I don't know, it's... I don't know, man. It's a fucking thing, whatever it is. And it does concern the fuck out of me, and I am a little worried about it. Because, again, the thing is, too, is I give Yuuj an abundance of shit. Just, like, constantly. But I do really like Yuuj. I want, more than anything, is I want him to fucking get out of whatever the fuck his situation is and have a normal goddamn life. That's what I want him to have. I want him to be a normal fucking human. And, obviously, he's a ways from that. And has been, and I don't know, I guess the hope is that you fucking weirdos can help pull him out of it, but I don't know, man. Then again, y'all got your own fucking issues too. It's a big thing. You just gotta hope in the end they can help fix, not even fix, because they're not, like, I look back in Kadowa Shoujo as well, because it's another one where I've seen this one compared to, it's Kadowa Shoujo, but with brain stuff rather than fucking, oh, I'm missing a leg, like that sort of thing. It's more of a, they're just fucking weird, probably for some unpleasant reasons here and there. But like, and it's the thing is, it's not fair to say to fix them, because, I don't know, it's not necessarily about fixing someone as it is about... It's not... You don't want to view anyone as, you know, the damsel in distress, whether they're a dude or a woman, doesn't fucking matter. But you still want to be able to help them, you know? And again, that's the big thing is, much like in that game, that whole game is about fucking Hisao trying to fucking figure his own shit out, and a lot of the ways through doing that he can help, you know, the girls in there, and they can help him. And so again, it's hopefully Yuuj can work through his fucking upsetting ass fucking existence, and hopefully they can too, and work together and shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's complicated, man. I do want the best for everyone. Again, even the ones that aren't the highest on my list. Makina. Yeah, it is what it is, man. Hopefully, hopefully it has as good an ending as it can. That's all I want, but maybe that's asking for a lot, I don't know. Yeah, you don't seem like you'd be particularly good at this sort of thing. Yeah, but, I mean, not everyone's supposed to be that kind of thing. Arguably, a lot of people aren't. Yeah. Now that I think about that, maybe I should apologize for making you tag along in our little outdoor exposition. That was what we just heard. Haha! Fuck, expedition today. Oh, look at you and your fucking pompous little self over there. You're great. You ended up not going to the water, though. Looked like you're reading the whole time. Kind of wasted your time, didn't we? Yeah. Again. Yeah. Like, again, when I went on my thing, I also just sat that whole day out on the beach reading. And, like, I got in the water for a little bit, but that was what most of my time was. And that's just some shit I could do anywhere. But just, again, the change of scenery and... I don't know, the people being around was something there. For whatever reason, I weirdly work really well when there's people around me. Not in, like, it's weird. Like, this kind of stuff I can't do. Like, as soon as I hear someone walking outside behind that door, which was literally happening, I think, all of... what was our... Was it during Konosuba? It might have been during Konosuba. It was either during Konosuba or Bakemonogatari yesterday. But there was some noise going on out in the hallway, and the entire fucking time I was freaking the fuck out about it. It's weirdly the kind of person I am. That being said, when I was writing and drawing, having the world moving around me, having people move around me, is when I got the best work done. When I was sitting in class and people were talking and I was listening to fucking lectures and stupid bullshit and I was hearing goofy motherfuckers talking to themselves at their desks and shit and goofing off and shit. When I was in the lunchroom sitting there just not eating lunch because I didn't eat lunch. Again, there was a point where I wasn't fat. But like when I was just sitting there and everyone at my table was talking and there's just so much stuff going on, that was when I worked the best. And I don't know why that is, but it's just the kind of person I am. I don't know. It's a different environment can really change things for you, and a lot of the ways a good way. Even if you're not directly involved in it, just the scenery change itself can affect you a lot. So I totally get where she's coming from. It would have been nice if she, you know, joined in and had some fun with the group, but I can't blame her. And again, she went under her whole little thing as well, so true enough. Oh. What? Oh, that's kind of fucking sweet adorable. I see. So it's my fault after all. Sorry, okay. Yeah. It's definitely not what she was saying, but the fact that you kind of... I know, again, the thing... Because, like, even just comparing, like, just the beach trip alone and how he's interacted. Again, he's still a weirdo. Like, during the stuff with Makina in the submarine and shit. But yeah, just to see how much he's fucking changed and developed and become more of a normal fucking person with actual emotions and shit since then is really nice. Like, again, when you first met him, he was nothing but just kind of a weird, unapproachable douche. Like, again, I get that it's more that he's an awkward weirdo, but he was a dick. He was a weird, awkward dick about everything. Again, he has his reasons, but he was always that way. I'm sorry, I'm very fucking-spective today. Intro. Extro? I don't know. I'm fucking spective today. But yeah, like, I don't know. Just seeing how much he's grown since then is, I don't know, it makes me happy. It makes me glad to see. Again, it gives me hope that my man's will have a semi-normal fucking life. And hopefully it doesn't go horribly fucking wrong because of some other crazy bullshit of the rest of the world getting involved before then. Hopefully. I'm fucked. I mean... yeah. You've melted my brain with the Yuuj part, but okay, you get have you back, my girl. Also, again, that's a pink top. I saw it front wing. I saw it. Yeah, it'll be cooked soon. I'm not really mad at it. It's just really funny to me that I can point that out. It's just fun to give people shit about stuff sometimes. Like, I don't actually give a fuck at all. Oh my god, he was saying words. Fine. I'll be over in a minute. So, what were we talking about again? Talking about how she kind of thinks she likes you just a wee little bit. She likes you just a wee little bit. See what he did? That's funny. If you say so. Oh. What are you talking about? What the hell is this coming from? Oh, that was cute. Let's keep going. I've come to believe that the desire to talk in cryptic circles may be a defining characteristic for the female gender. It seems Hakiki is no exception to the general rule. Oh my goodness, it's at the night times with the stars in the sky. By the time we finished off our barbecue dinner, the day is beginning to grow dark and earnest. I don't want to think about anything inside of earnest. All of a sudden, Amane snaps her fingers, trots off to her mini truck, and opens up the passenger door. Of course you got fireworks. What? The works of fire? Oog, no like this. Isn't that some... Y'all jumped on the CG train a little too early because she hadn't started yet, but oh my god, look at this. This is amazing. You got baby girl over here being just kind of like chill and like, look majestic in this lighting. These two are fucking adorable. Look at Makina's face. She's just a fucking top tier scaredy muffin, and I love it. Sachi's just chilling over here. Yeah, Michiru being like, let me tell you how it really is. And then look at you. Fucking love this one. Sorry. Anyway, look at this though. This is so sweet. Also, I'm actually gonna save real quick just because I have a feeling I'm gonna do a lot of that fairly soon. That and because I want to be able to get to that CG quick because that's a beautiful fucking scene. Look at this. It's so sweet. I love it. It's so pretty. Yay. No, you turn Spanish. Roqueta. Yeah. Sorry. Apologize to all of my Spanish viewers. Again, at least people who speak anything related to Spanish. I don't, literally anything in that sphere of stuff. Because I know there's a few out there. And you're fantastic. I love you. You're great. Sounds about right. I remember a few years back we were setting off fireworks. We haven't done that for a solid, or at least I haven't. I don't give a shit about fireworks, really. I mean, again, they're cool in the moment, and especially if I had people to share them with in the right situation, that'd be great. That's awesome. But I'm a fucking lonely schmo, so I don't. But like a few years back, when we were younger, we were setting off fireworks for the 4th of July, and then we got this big old fucking big ass tub of a little firework rocket explodey ball things. Like what? It probably had like maybe 30, 40 little fucking things in there, and I was just like, yeah, and they all pop, 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 pop. It's one of those little things, you know, it's cool. It's really cool until you light it, and then the first rock, you see one or two go off, and you're like, yeah, and then you see one pop off the side, and you're like, oh, that's not good, and then you see the thing flip over, and then it just starts fucking spinning and shooting rockets every fucking direction on the ground level. That's not nearly as good. It's the two most vivid memories I have from fireworks are fucking a goddamn fireball machine gun going off spinning in our fucking driveway, hitting everything within like a half a goddamn mile. Like it's just ridiculous. That and my brother tripping and stabbing himself in the fucking eye and deep frying his fucking That's not nearly as funny as the first one. He's good now. The scar went away and everything. But, like, yeah. Motherfucker stabbed himself right in the fucking eye. It was not good with some fiery badness. Anyway. It's just... Once again, I relate to Michiru. On so many levels. Oh yes, because nothing screams non-lethal like dragons. Also, can we have a dragon? Want a little baby dragon? To be honest, I'm not a big fan of explosions. I'd rather stick to safe fireworks. Psychological trauma might be overstating things, but when there's a sudden barrage of harsh cracks and pops nearby, I can hear screams of ghosts burning in my ears a long time ago. Again, awesome, fantastic. I love that the boys got some fucking PTSD. Cool. And so when someone sets off a flashy skyrocket in the dark night sky, it's hard to resist the instinctive urge to throw myself flat to the ground and crawl for cover. Unlike the distinct sugar-sweet smell of Semtex and HMX, the odor of fireworks is reminiscent of gunpowder, so every time I catch a whiff, memories of the muddy jungle flood back into my head, and I recall the taste of blood like scorched iron on my tongue, and I can't help but slightly furrow my brow. I can't imagine why. Well, this is not nearly as pleasant as I would have liked. Come to think of it, you're strangely quiet, Makina. I think this sort of thing would be right up your alley. You'd think. But this picture says differently. I cannot expect. Her face is disgustingly adorable, though. I have to say that. She may be the worst of them. She's fine. But, yeah. I don't know. This is just adorable for whatever reason. Don't worry. The ones you hold in your hand are perfectly safe. You want to give it a try? Oh. The skyrocket Sachi ended up preparing faintly color the night sky one after another, burning light after images into our retinas. This time, the sharp aroma of hydrogen sulfide that reaches my nose doesn't seem nearly as bad as all that. Probably because of the smiles and laughter of my classmates as they watch the sky by my side. Yeah. Again, try and bring you back to fucking reality. And then don't immediately go into that song, because that's not appropriate right now. I wish this could last for it fucking better. I'm not a fan if it doesn't. Will that childish hope vanish as quickly? Well, I mean, with how slow we're going through the game, it will. When that childish hope vanishes as quickly as the blaze of firework in the night, even then, I don't think I'll forget this moment. I don't think I'll ever forget that there was a time in my life when everything was peaceful and warm. As long as I have that memory, I think we'll be able to go on living. Fucking better. You know, you don't have to make little weird sentences. You can say, you can put two sentences together. Stop doing that, you fool. I promise my nose is fucking with me. I don't blame you, sweetie. You fucking should be. You cannot be trusted. Want me to ride with you? No. I mean, it'd probably be really adorable and sweet, but no. Yeah, that's yeah. It is kind of cute seeing them all have almost a little bit of tug of war over the boy as of late. I don't know. It's kind of sweet. Speaking of fucking lull in the sea, my girl in the background. Also, that's a very sad image. I don't know why I have that on my wallpaper. It's a beautiful image. It's fucking depressing. No. She called you a hoe. There's a difference. I was driven to this place by a vague impatience, the desire for something. But even now, I haven't pinned down exactly what I'm looking for. Not knowing what I want, it's impossible to find a clear path forward. In a brief moment on the beach, as transitory as that glow of the sparklers in our hands, I forgot about all that. I Forgot to be anxious, frustrated, forgot that I'm stumbling in the fog. And on the return trip, the cool wind quietly blowing through the lowered car window feels strangely refreshing. The soothing touch of the air on my sunburnt face feels almost like a caress. For some reason I can't express in words. It makes me feel that it's too early to give up hope. Fucking is, boy. Like that, we're gone. We're back. Fuck. Anyway. I guess that's where I'm gonna call part 2 of our little beach shenanigans. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, give it some love. I will see you guys tomorrow. So apparently that other one did come out much earlier in the weeks. Therefore, all of that shit I said about timed-based shit is irrelevant. So that is the big problem about about working with what you got, is sometimes you don't think you got it, and then you got it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, dog? You know what I'm saying? Stop saying that. It doesn't work for you at all. Not even for any, just because you suck. That's you're not cool enough. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Tools, lemons, everybody. Bye-bye.